Hurricane Ian caused severe flooding and storm surges on the west coast of Florida. According to Florida Governor Ron DeSantis, they reached a height of around 3.5 meters in some places and are life-threatening. Photos and videos on social media showed heavy flooding, some meters high, in the area of the cities of Fort Myers Beach, Cape Coral and Naples. Despite weakening of the storm, a strip of land more than 100 kilometers wide was exposed to violent storms in its path. According to the Hurricane Center, the center of the storm was located about 90 kilometers southeast of Orlando during the night. Television images showed rain whipping through streets, cars with only their roofs sticking out of the floodwaters, and debris flying through the air. A hospital in Port Charlotte is underwater. More than 2.4 million homes were temporarily without power, the power outage website showed. That was about 20% of households in the state, CNN wrote. The county with the most outages was Lee County, which includes Fort Myers and Cape Coral, it said. 90% of households there were without power, it said. U.S. media expected that the number of power outages would initially continue to rise. With wind speeds of up to 150 kilometers per hour, Ian now has the lowest strength 1 out of 5, the Hurricane Center said. According to DeSantis, Ian should nevertheless make the list of the 5 most severe hurricanes in Florida. The hurricane had gained significant strength over the Gulf of Mexico on its way to Florida and, with wind speeds of around 240 kilometers per hour, was only just below the threshold for the highest hurricane Category 5. Ian made landfall near the city of Cape Coral with a strength of 4. The hurricane is currently still over Florida according to experts, around 110 kilometers south of Orlando. Evacuation orders were in effect for 2.5 million people in the region. Elsewhere, people were urgently warned not to leave their homes to survey the damage, for example. Even if the hurricane moves off, there is still danger from debris, broken power lines and the like, he said. You'll have downed power lines, continued flooding. Generators could be life-threatening if used incorrectly, the governor explained. In previous hurricanes, he said, there were often 10 times as many deaths in the days following a hurricane than during the storm itself.